Hey YouTube, it's Alicia here, and I am back with a WWE Royal Rumble predictions part 3. We'll be talking about, oh, we'll be talking about none other, the women's tag team match, and we'll be talking about that match, and we'll be talking about the women's Royal Rumble match and my predictions for that. So let's get started. So we're going to start with coming Sunday, where we're going to be talking about the tag team match and Royal Rumble. But if you haven't heard from last night, Edge has declared himself for the Royal Rumble for 2021. I actually felt like with that, I'm gonna give my opinion. I felt like WWE could have kept that like under wraps, like he did when he returned last year and he got that pop. I really felt like that could have been the case again this year. Like, oh, is Edge going to be part of the Royal Rumble or not? That should have been the question going into the Royal Rumble. Is Edge going to be part of the Royal Rumble and thing? And we could have got that pop. So that meant if he's already announced it, then it's somebody is going to be returning. And for some freaking reason, I think it's going to be Carlito Colon, Primo's Colon's brother, older brother, who was, who used to take apples and after biting into the apple, spitting on people and stuff like that, to get me to say, for some freaking reason, I have a funny reason. We're going to have some good returns that we will get some pops from the men and women Royal Rumble. So without further ado, let's get started. So one of the things that has been announced for the Royal Rumble when it comes to that women's division, none other, I have already talked about Sasha versus Carmella and thing. Now let me talk about this, because Charlotte is doing double duty and stuff, where Charlotte has declared herself part of the women's Royal Rumble. So at first we just thought that. So now Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax want their rematch and things. Do I feel like they deserve a rematch? No, I feel like that should have went to Dana Brooks and Mandy Rose. That should have been an opportunity for me. That should have been given to Mandy Rose and Dana Brooks. Do I feel Nia and Shayna Baszler right now are being handed opportunities? Yes, I do. I'm gonna say it. I feel like what gives them the right to say, oh, they deserve their title belt opportunity? I remember when they first lost their title belt, they did get a title belt opportunity. They shouldn't have no more title belt opportunities. But you never know. You never know what Vince McMahon is thinking. So so with this tag team opportunity, I'm gonna say this: Asuka versus Nia Jax versus Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax. I really would be worried because, one, you got Lacey Evans. Charlotte is kind of not that focused. So the one thing I would say is like, one, have Ric Flair banned from this match. That's one. Number two, have to make sure Lacey Evans is banned, for she can't interfere. For Charlotte Flair can win, because like I said here, WWE must listen to some of us YouTubers' videos and everything, and I must be listening to mine, because I said, oh, they need to go on with the storyline between Lacey and Charlotte needs to go on, be building and stuff like that. And what I spoke something, and now look what's going on. So yeah, so my thing is when it comes to this tag team match, Oscar and Charlotte Flair versus Dana, Nia and Shayna Baszler. I feel like Oscar and Charlotte will contain, but yeah. But do I think Shayna Baszler and Nia deserve this opportunity? No, because they used their opportunity right after they lost. Think about back when they lost that title belt. That was back in December. That was one. That was one. Number two. Number two is I feel just these two. This is Vince McMahon monsters, female monsters right here, Nia and Baszler. So Vince is trying to push them, and they have been over pushed when it comes to that tag team division. And I just feel like, no, this is not it. To get me to say, it might be a pretty good match as long as Ric Flair or Lacey don't get involved. Now that I'll talk in a different video because I got a lot of words to say, because I feel Lacey's gonna get ready to go through a gimmick and image change. So yeah. So yeah, so let's get started and talk about the Women's Royal Rumble. I don't want to be on it so too long and stuff. So I feel for the Royal Rumble, it's certain females that from Raw, from Raw, SmackDown, and NXT, or in NXT UK as well, that we need to be watching. So as y'all know, we got a lot of names, and okay, let me just put this up in here. My opinion on if Becky Lynch will return this Sunday. I don't think she will make a return. I feel like she will make an appearance. So that's that. Let me just say, I feel like she will make an appearance, but not let me put it this way. I feel like she will make an appearance, just not will make an appearance, just not anticipate. There we go. So now we're going to talk about some of the women who first, let me start with the legends. Some of the female legends who I think might appear, and I say might appear in the Women's Royal Rumble. Now, this Women's Royal Rumble, we've been doing it for a couple of years now, and it's been pretty good. We've been seeing different outcomes. So let me start with female legends who I feel my top female legends that I feel like will be part of that Women's Royal Rumble. One would be Tori Wilson and Trish Stratus. Trish Stratus and Tori Wilson, Lita, Molly Holly, probably Brie Bella. Let's see. Jacqueline and Ivory. I think Jacqueline will be part of it. If they did invite Ivory, I think Ivory will be part of it. Let's see. Beth Phoenix. Now, let's see who else. I say Alicia Fox will be one. Eva Marie and Eve Torres. All right. Caitlyn. And Michelle McCool. Now, I want to come and talk about AJ Lee because everybody has been rumored. It's been rumored, and everybody's been saying, oh, AJ Lee might be part of this year's Royal Rumble. We don't know if that's true or not. So we're going to have to wait and see. And I know everybody do want to see her make a return to the WWE. So we'll have to wait and see. Okay. So without further ado, let me pull all of these superstars back up. I'm going to tell you my top 10 women to be looking at from Raw, SmackDown, and NXT. So this is in no particular order. This is my top 10, and let me get this fully uploaded. So we're going to have a mixture. The top 10 is a mixture. So, yeah. Now, if I don't mention certain women, that means, oh, they're good. But to me, this is females who I feel like we need to be looking at. So, coming in at number 10, coming in at number 10 will be an NXT superstar, and that would be Shotzi Blackheart. I think she has a chance to be she's coming in at number 10. So yeah, I think she has something that I think everybody would like. Yeah. Another NXT superstar we're going to be looking at, make sure you look at, is Rhea Ripley. All right, that's them. Okay, that was number 9. Coming in at number 8 will be Peyton Royce. That's another female we need to be looking at. Coming in at 18. Coming in at number 7 will be Natty Nearhart. Yeah, Natty Nearhart, I think she'll be that. My number 6 pick will be Liv Morgan. I think this probably would be Liv Morgan year, so we'll have to check, make sure and see. So we're coming in at my top 5. So coming in at number 5 will be a tag team, and that would be coming in at number 5 will be Mandy Rose and Dana Brooks. So yeah, the reason I say that because number 1, sometimes tag teams does do good individually, so that's why I say Mandy Rose and Dana Brooks would do good. So yeah. Number 4 would be Kaden Carter. That's my number 4 pick. My number 3 would be not Dana, excuse me, I already said her. My number 3 pick will be my number 3 pick will be Tamina Snuka. Okay, so my top 2 are minorities. Coming in at number 2 will be Bianca Belair, and coming in at number 1 will be Naomi. Those are my top 10 pick. If I could say my top 3 to look out for in the Women's Royal Rumble will be Naomi, if she's returning. So we're going to put that if beside Naomi's name, if she's returning. So that's 1. Number 2 will be Bianca Belair, and number 3 will be Tamina Snuka. And if I could pick 2 more, oh my God, I would say Peyton Royce, and I will also say Dana Brooks, because the reason I'm picking these 5 women is these are the 5 women right now I would want to see this 2021 be built around when it comes to the WWE's women division. Keep the same characters, you know, and stuff, but it's time to see other women in things. So yeah, those are my 5 choices and stuff. And y'all, that is it for my part 3, let's just say my part 3 Royal Rumble predictions. I want to hear what you think. Do y'all agree with me when it comes to the tag team, that you don't think Dana, that y'all don't think Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler deserves a women's tag team match? And then do y'all agree with me with my top picks for the Women's Royal Rumble and think, and who as a mystery pop out of all of my legends I mentioned, female legends I mentioned, who y'all really want to see make a pop and make a return? I know this is a long shot, but I really would want to see Jazz make that return, because I feel like Jazz passing the torch on to Bianca, because they have a move that is similar to each other, I think it will make more sense. So y'all, let me hear what you got to say. Until then, I'm Alicia. Don't forget to thumbs up this video, comment below, and subscribe to my channel. Bye.